The Lion King is one of Disney's most beloved franchises, but there's a big problem. These days, many content creators make videos discussing characters and stories that aren't canon, and that's a mistake. With so many versions, like the animated films, the live-action remake, the Lion Guard, and even the comics, how do we even know what's part of the real story? What's canon, and what is just content approved by Disney but with no real relevance? Let's untangle this mess. Canon is a word that gets thrown around a lot in fandoms, but what does it actually mean? In simple terms, canon is the collection of materials that are considered part of the official universe of a story. In the case of The Lion King, the canon is clear, at least according to the Lion King wiki. There are 5 core installments that make up the official Lion King universe. These are the original 1994 classic, The Lion King 2, Simba's Pride, the 2004 comedic spin-off, The Lion King 1.5, or The Lion King 3, the 2015 TV film, The Lion Guard, Return of the Roar, and the 2016 to 2019 series, The Lion Guard. These are the building blocks of the Lion King's story. Everything else might have Disney's logo on it, but that doesn't make it canon. Take the Timon and Pumbaa Saturday morning series as an example. It's fun, sure, but it isn't canon. Why? Because it contradicts the official films. For instance, in the episode Once Upon a Timon, we're given a backstory for Timon that completely clashes with The Lion King 1.5. This episode reveals Timon's origin, how he became a wandering loner, and how he first met Pumbaa. However, The Lion King 1.5 tells a completely different version of this story. If it doesn't align with the films, it's out. And what about all those Lion King books, comics, and stories? They might be permitted by Disney, but here's the key difference. Being allowed by Disney isn't the same as being written by Disney. Most of these stories are created by third-party writers, so they don't count as canon either. Even within the official canon, there are contradictions. When that happens, the Lion King wiki uses a hierarchy to decide what matters most. At the top is the original 1994 film, which is the foundation of everything. Then come the sequels, followed by the spin-offs, like The Lion Guard. If something conflicts, the rule is simple. The original film always wins. What about the Broadway musical of The Lion King? It's not canon because it's a theatrical adaptation that includes story elements that don't exist in the films. For example, the song Chow Down suggests that Sarafina, Nala's mother, ate Banzai's father, and there is no reference like that in the 1994 film. Then there's the madness of King Scar scene, where Scar makes advances toward Nala. This is what drives her to run away and seek help. While dramatic and appropriate for the stage, these elements fundamentally change the original story. Another important note: any statements made by an author, director, screenwriter, or other person involved in the making of installments in the Lion King franchise are considered non-canonical. Finally, the 2019 live-action remake and the new film Mufasa, The Lion King, are not considered canon to the animated universe. They exist in their own separate continuity and do not influence the stories or characters of the animated films. So, let's address the elephant, or should I say lion, in the room. Stop talking about Kopa, Ahadi, Uru, and all those characters from the books as if they're canon. I love exploring them too, but don't complain when the books contradict the new films. What matters is what's canon, and the rest. It's there to entertain us, while we wait for Disney to release more movies or series. What do you think? Do you agree with this definition of canon? Or do you believe the books and comics should count too? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Lion King videos. Until next time.